Strengthen the immune system with yoga. This exercise helps strengthen the body's immune system against common infectious diseases like the flu and some other infectious diseases caused by viruses or bacteria. To enhance the healing effect, you need to practice this exercise before bedtime. Warning: this exercise is not intended for people with a herniated lumbar disc. Practice. First, in 1 minute. Let's practice concentration together in a standing position like this. 2 legs standing. Feet are shoulder width apart. Gently close your eyes. Focus on each stream of consciousness, although invisible but as visible, formed by thought from upper body positions. Then all are gathered towards the spine behind the back, and then slowly go down the spine, up to the anus and divide it in half. Follow the back of the thighs, the calves, then to the middle of the foot. Warm up your feet and improves the contact and grip of the feet on the ground during this time. You also have a good command of the perception of space. Maintain body balance and stability in this position. The body is not too oscillating, wobbly. During this exercise, we don't need to breathe 4 phases, just breathe normally 2 phases, that is, inhale and exhale, breathing gently but slowly and deeply with the lower abdomen. Now let's slowly lift our chin like this. Raise your chin as high as possible. Then we keep our back, neck and head straight, and for the 5 minutes. We will bend the upper body forward in different ways with the legs still straight. We do a yoga pose called standing forward bend, Uttanasana. Slowly bend your upper body forward, back, neck, head straight. The chin is always pointed forward. There are 2 very important but opposing things you can do. Just continue to hold your back muscles, neck muscles to keep your back, neck, and head straight, and hold your hamstrings to keep your legs straight. But simultaneously relax the muscles of the pelvis and hips. Allow the upper body to naturally bend forward without pulling or squeezing. In this exercise, we will stimulate the central nervous system of the spinal cord as well as the circulatory system, including the cardiovascular and lymphatic systems. In addition to stimulating the cardiovascular system, including the heart, blood and blood vessels with heart rate regulation, promotes the heart cycle by properly pumping blood throughout the body, and the lymphatic system is also stimulated and strengthen the protective function of the body. We know that the lymphatic system is a network of tubes in ducts, has the function of collecting, filtering and returning the lymph to the blood circulation system. As a component of the immune system, the lymphatic system produces and circulates immune cells called lymphocytes. In our body, lymphatic organs include lymphatic vessels, lymph nodes, thymus, spleen, and tonsils. With today's simple exercise techniques, we will actively stimulate them, restore and strengthen the protective functions of the body. Here, the degree of back flexibility will certainly be different for each person, so you should practice according to your own ability. If the practice of standing forward flexion requires a lot of traction and the strength of both hands, we don't do that here. We only affect the flexibility of the waist very slowly and gently. Our goal in this exercise is to stimulate the excitement of the immune system, while standing leaning forward rather than the goal of completing this posture. For this reason, in the interest of healing, you don't need to worry too much about whether you did well and will you be able to do this pose well. It does not matter. What is important is that you do the right thing for the nervous system, immune system of the body. There is one more thing you should remember: time in yoga is extremely important. In this therapeutic session, each technique practiced here requires a reasonable and compatible minimum level of time, enough to stimulate target organs of the nervous system and immune system at the same time does not exhaust the body, especially for the weak. sick, etc. Therefore, please try to practice with me according to this time pattern, and it should not be changed arbitrarily. However, I repeat, in each position, each technique, you only stop at your own ability. Do not force yourself to do the posture to one degree or another beyond your capabilities. Now we bring the arms together and let them freely follow the movement of the back. The whole upper body is relaxed, with the active muscles of the legs. Keep your feet straight and steady on the ground. Back muscles help to move up and down like this. On the other hand, the whole upper body including neck, head and arms are completely relaxed. If your hands only stop somewhere on your thighs, on two knees or on two shins, it doesn't matter. You keep stretching your waist naturally like this for 5 minutes with me. Be careful now not to stand up suddenly, the hands on the ground, and we pass in the Balasana, child's pose. In this way for a while, avoiding shock to the circulatory system and for the brain's ability to control spatial balance, we put the forehead on the palms like that. Come on, we're in the diamond pose, and our hands will massage the lumbar area. We are going to use these two areas of the hands to rub on the waist for 1 minute. If possible, rub it directly on your waist. It will give better results than rubbing indirectly through the fabric layer like that. Here, it is an area with many acupoints located on many important meridians, directly stimulate the functioning of internal organs, but first the kidney, then the liver, etc., and then stimulate the body's immune system. We rest for a moment in the diamond pose. And now you sit with me on the floor. We will do the head to knee pose at different levels, and in order to strengthen the body's immune system, we stretch our left leg, press the left popliteal fossa to the floor, pull the right heel near the groin. Right calves should be close to the ground. Right hand grabbing the left side of the left calf. Left hand on the floor next to the left hip. Come on, let's look straight in the direction of the left foot. 3 minutes. With right hand support, we move the upper body forward and backward, stretch the lumbar, hip and pelvis muscles and the muscles of the back thighs, hamstrings, etc. According to the degree of relaxation of the above muscle groups that we gradually lower the upper body forward. Both hands can be used to support the folding process like this. Simple and gentle breathing in 2 phases. Use front to back swing like this to create a stretch. If in the technique of practicing the head to knee pose in the basic pose of yoga, 2-handed traction can be used with 4 breathing phases, squeeze your belly and push it forward. But in this therapeutic training, we completely let go of the central area of the abdomen and waist. The muscles here will be stretched naturally, in a simple and effortless breath. Note, whenever your back is tilted forward, try to stiffen your left leg slightly so that the left leg is always straight, even the left popliteal fossa is pressed more against the ground. Here, only the muscles in this area are intensely stretched following each movement of the upper body. Always rest your popliteal fossa on the floor. Ditto for the left leg. The right calf is completely on the ground, he does not leave the ground. In this measurement, you will feel your abdomen pressing strongly against your left thigh every time you lean forward. At the same time, feel the stretching of the muscles at the back of the waist also follow the rhythm of this movement. If you can put your forehead on your left shin like this, rest a moment. Otherwise, you can continue to do the same exercise slowly but actively to stimulate the body's immune system. Let's sit down and get ready to do the same as above for the right side. Right leg straight, left leg bent, heel near groin. Right back, left hand gripping the outer side of the right calf, right hand on the floor, right hip. Turn your upper body towards the right leg. 3 minutes. With the same technique and strength, perform each level of lumbar muscle stretch and hips and pelvis as above. You will clearly feel the stretching of muscle groups in this area. Again, if in other exercises, with other goals, we can exercise abdominal muscles, back muscles straight to the bending process like this in a process called active stretching. But in this exercise, the aim is to stimulate the excitement of the immune system of a weak and even sick body. So these muscles will be completely relaxed and will be stretched in a way called passive stretching. Here only two arms pull-push. To create movement, the back muscles keep the spine in place, the muscles behind the right thigh, hamstrings, calves keep the right leg straight, etc. As for the muscles of the lower back which are connected to muscles and joints, hip bone, pelvis, etc., must be completely relaxed to do the mentioned passive stretching. Please underline, your problem here is not at what level you can bend. The important thing is that you can do it right, which muscle groups need to contract to maintain posture, and which muscle groups need to be relaxed. After a few seconds, minutes, the muscles are more relaxed. We will continue to lower the upper body further to continue the process of positively affecting the immune system. As above, if you have the capacity, lay your forehead on the right shin like this, rest for a moment. Now we are going to practice the seated forward bend pose. Come on, legs stretched out in front of you, feet shoulder width apart. Also in 3 minutes, we follow the same principle as above, that is, the following muscle groups will be tightened and tightened: thighs, hamstrings, calves, etc. Keep the legs straight and press the hamstrings to the floor. The muscles of the upper back and neck are also tense to maintain a natural straight spine and not lean forward. And the lower back muscles are connected to the hips and pelvis. Always be relaxed to perform the passive relaxation described above. If your back is still very tight, you can keep moving at this level. If your back is already flexible, you can continue lowering your upper body, and even hold on to the calves to improve the lumbar stretch. You will feel the muscles in this area stretching very actively. At the same time, your hamstrings may also be overstretched. So our waists worked really hard. It was continuously stretched for almost 10 minutes. It is very consistent with passive stretching, stimulating the euphoria of important systems such as the nervous system, circulation, which directly or indirectly positively stimulates the immune system, strengthening the body's resistance. But if you have the ability, we keep lowering the chest to the knees. You can relax your feet in ways like these, before moving on to the next pose. Come on, let's lay down on the floor like this. We will do the happy baby pose. Please follow me. Be sure to our entire lumbar region is in natural contact with the ground. Hands intertwined and clinging to both feet like this. Do not forget, the waist must be in natural contact with the ground. 2 minutes. We sway from left to right and vice versa. We sway from side to side. This way our whole spine will be relaxed. The medullary central nervous system is also actively regulated, reducing stress. Swinging like that, be careful to relax your back and hips. Only 2 hands are actively working, maintaining the leg position and creating momentum at the same time. Here we use our 2 hands to rock our body like this. You can rest like this for a moment. And then before the end of the session, let's do the legs up the wall pose together. Now the whole back, neck and head are naturally straight on the floor, legs straight vertically. 2 hands fix the position of the legs. 1 minute, legs straight, back flat on the floor. Lie down and breathe gently. You can also put your legs against the wall. And you can also use your hands to support your knees to fix the position of both legs like this. After doing this exercise, in addition to strengthening the body's immune system, which may not be obvious for a while, but an effect can be very noticeable right away, it is to help you sleep very well, sleep very soundly. Such sleep is improved. Do you know, one of the best effective ways to improve resistance, it is also sleep. So I also want to remind you that, if you want to have a good immune system, good resistance, you need to get a good night's sleep. In other words, you need to get enough sleep, regularly and on time. You can rest in this position for as long as you want. You can do this exercise twice a day, morning and evening. If you are short on time, It is best to practice in the evening before bedtime. I wish you a good and healthy workout. Thanks, goodbye, and see you soon.